never warm them? You never warm your Pop-Tarts?
I couldn't tell you the last time I warmed a Pop-Tart.
I usually throw them in the microwave for like 15 seconds just to take the chill off.
15, right? And the recommendation on the package is like 3 seconds.
For a Pop-Tart?
Yeah, and then
I hit the 30-second button and pop the door open somewhere between 15 and 10 seconds left.
I swear to you.
It says you can freeze them. Has anyone done that?
No, that sounds like it'd be great.
I'd like to try it.
If I want something frozen, I'm
This
just
is
gonna get
this is the direct direction from the Pop-Tart website for preparation instructions. For microwave, put on microwave safe plate, heat 3 seconds at a time until warm enough. Let cool before heating.
Who's got time to check the 3 fucking seconds at a time? Get out of here, Kellogg's.
And then you let it cool back to the room temperature.
Then let cool, yeah. So you heat and then cool. So it did nothing. For toaster, toast on lowest setting, let cool before eating. For freezer, put pouch in freezer, wait 20 minutes, enjoy the frosty goodness.
I've never
even
froze one.
heard
Dude, I'm Echo. Add Pop-Tarts to shopping list.
And lube, Echo, add lube.
Yeah, it's all in my ears.
Feet.
You're fucking gross. You are fucking gross.
Feet low.
Congratulations to the algorithm, Jim.
Dude, that fucking feet loaf picture
Delicious.
is the worst thing on the internet.
You were on vacation. I decided to make you lunch
It's
or
the
dinner when you and your wife
it's the
returned
worst
from
image
vacation.
on the internet. I'm fairly certain.
Now, Jim, you know that's not true.
You're right. You're right.
One of these days, Mrs. Big Jim is going to treat you right, and she's going to buy 3 pounds of 80/20 and just make a mold.
It'll make you feet loaf.
It is the most just disgusting.
She's going to stuff it full of toe cheese.
With the fucking onion
It's the
toenails.
onion nails.
I think it's
problem.
Yeah, I think it's the nails that gets me. It's so fucking vile. It is so gross. Every time I see that picture, I am so grossed out. It's
because you look at it so often, you're just like, man, I can't wait.
No,
I'm so glad I'm into feet loaf.
Oh my god, I hate you so.
You will
much.
do anything.
I hate you so fucking
for
much.
love.
It's so fucking gross. God, how do we change the subject to anything but feet?
I just sent you the worst picture on the internet. But
oh no,
feet.
Okay, yeah, that's actually worse. You're right.
Feet loaf.
You're right. That is actually worse. You're right.
Imagine they're eating feet loaf.
Oh, they probably are. They are fucking vile human beings. They are 100% eating feet loaf.
Human beings.
They're probably eating feet loaf tartare. Let's be honest. Like they're just raw. Oh god damn it. Yeah, made myself throw up there for a second.
What a group of cons.
Oh god damn it.
Hey-oh.
There it is. There.
I think that we said that was.
That's not because I'm calling them that.
Who? They don't know who we're talking about.
Who?
They freaking know.
Yeah. If you look, here's the deal. If you think
in this instance, they know.
If you think it's about you, it is. There you go. If you don't think it's about you, it absolutely is. So that covers all the bases, I believe. So
let's get into it, Jim. What are we doing? Nobody sent the run sheet.
That's not true, Ryan. I sent it to you last.
Dude, you were busy last week with the Hershey Bears, and it's fine. Just admit you didn't send it.
Come Tuesday.
Nope, I sent it on Tuesday last week. On the day that the Bears between Game 6 and 7, I sent you the thing.
I'm not going back a week ago.
I didn't get it because you were in a horrible mood.
I was fine on Tuesday.
Monday night he was a bear with a sore ass.
Smokey, you know what that's like.
Oh my god.
Poor Smoke.
There was actually a time that Coco was beating his drum near me, and you could just feel the animosity amongst two bears. I'll be honest with you. One remained in his seat, and the other walked away with his tail between his legs.
I bet. That's a doggone shame.
Won't tell you which one. Mark, have you ever met Coco?
I think so. I think I have a picture of me with Coco the bear.
Now, Mark, let me ask you this.
Spell his name.
You shared a picture earlier, Mark, of a groundhog. Were you at Zoo America? Because that's the type of animals you see there, right?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked, Matthew, because this groundhog was not a
Did it escape
confined.
from Zoo America?
It escaped from Zoo America. It's living its best life under the deck at Town Vittles.
Now,
So
do you
he's not
call
the
them
one you
groundhogs? I could see Mark being the one that calls them a whistle pig.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, it's a whistle pig.
It got put
Are
back.
they-
It got put
is it
back
the
in
same-
Zoo America, and then it shot itself.
Yeah.
It built itself a $5 submarine and drowned itself in a little pond. Mark, is this the same groundhog you shared last week?
Yeah, there was 4 of them, but I only saw one today.
No,
But
did anybody clean up the litter that was in the video from last week, or is that still just hanging around Hershey Park?
Most of that had been cleaned up, but there was new litter there.
And that is
Not a
the
lot.
number Hershey Park, the number 5 ranked amusement park in the United States, according to USA Today. Is that
I
correct?
think it was number 6.
Number
Was it number-
6.
Was it? I think it was
Knoebels
5.
was 5.
Oh, was it?
I
Oh,
think
really?
you're right.
What?
Yeah, Knoebels was ranked better than Hershey Park.
What?
Are you
That
serious?
seems silly.
I am serious, Mark.
5, 6, it sounds about right. Mediocrity for 2 mediocre.
What was number
parks.
one? I mean, Disney was number 1. I would assume Disney World.
No.
It was not.
What was number 1?
Silver Dollar Park.
The fuck? That's a made up. That's a made up park. What the fuck even is
Yeah, I
that?
don't think that's real.
By the way, Ryan, I went back last Tuesday when I sent the rundown. There was one amongst us that gave a thumbs up reaction, and it was you, my guy.
Okay, no, you edit that shit and you make it up. You
How
have
how the hell do
technology.
I put your?
I don't know. Here's the deal. I'm telling you, I didn't get it.
You absolutely.
I am a
got
man
it.
of my word, and I don't lie.
I believe it.
That's not.
Bears
Thanks,
don't
Tim.
lie.
Bears don't lie. Regardless, 2 weeks ago, because I missed last Tuesday, because I was
Where the
on
hell were you anyway?
I was on vacation, Ryan.
Oh,
Allowed to take
Jimmy
it.
was
what were
get
you
the
guys doing
vaccination.
on vacation this time last week?
This time last week, come Tuesday last week.
Come Tuesday.
I
Was
was
it the Pinot and painting class?
yeah, something like that. Come Tuesday, I was back at work. Oh wait, no, we do this live. Yeah, it was the Pinot and painting.
Got it.
That's what it was. But 2 weeks ago, we were doing the this or that summertime edition. We didn't quite finish up with that, so we're gonna go back to that, and we'll go Ryan, Matt, Tim, Mark, and myself, and
Time.
let's dive right back into it here. Ryan, do you call them lightning bugs or do you call them fireflies?
Lightning bugs.
Matt,
Fireflies.
Tim,
Fireflies.
Mark?
Oh, they're lightning bugs.
They are fireflies. They are fireflies. Actually, I think I do call them both, but more times than not, fireflies. Ryan, strawberries or watermelon?
Strawberries.
Matt?
Not really a huge fan of either. I guess watermelon.
All right. Tim?
I'm also not a fan of either, so I will go watermelon.
All right. Mark?
Strawberries, please.
Because, let me guess, because they get put in the whoopie pies.
You're absolutely
That
right.
runs.
Vern ain't made no watermelon whoopie pies yet.
Oof. That wouldn't
gonna
be
say
good,
that's
right? Like, that wouldn't be good?
No.
Wouldn't be
Well-
as bad as a shoe fly pie one.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Ugh.
Mark, next week, tell Vernon to try a watermelon whoopie pie.
I will only if he can make the cake part green.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, yeah.
I think he could.
All right, I'll go with this. I'll go strawberries.
He's got to put raisins in them too to like
Yep.
the seeds.
Did you guys ever?
or chocolate chips.
Did you guys ever have the Friendly's watermelon roll?
Yep.
No.
Fucking loved that. It was so good.
Oh, I want more.
I don't think they make it anymore.
I don't think they do.
Probably not.
You mean friendlies? I don't think they make them anymore either.
No. They don't. They also don't clean them anymore.
That's true. The ones that are there.
Ryan, reading list or playlist?
Feet loaf.
Oh fuck you.
What were the two options?
Reading list
I
or
don't even know what that is.
like, do you create a summer reading list, like a list
I
of
don't.
list of
What was
books?
the other option?
Playlist.
Nope, I already said no. What is the other option?
Well, those were the two.
Like to go to a fucking play like that Fulton?
No. Like you create a summertime playlist of songs.
You've never heard the term playlist?
Like, what are you new here?
Well, if you're making a fucking list of books to read, a list of plays to watch, I don't fucking know, Jim.
A playlist.
A list of music to listen to.
Like music that you will listen to, like if you're driving to the beach, or if you're like just sitting out on your back porch having a fire, you'll click on.
I did. I just bought. I found my new CDs, the old Burn CDs. I found them the other day, and I've left them on my desk for 2 weeks now.
Oh, good God!
I don't know. I can't throw them away, but yeah, I'll make a playlist then.
There we go. Good Lord.
Dumb question.
Took so much more effort than it needed to. Matt, reading list or playlist?
Reading list.
All right, Tim.
Playlist. Reading list is for school.
Mark.
I'd say playlist.
All right.
Look, Matt's going to be the only one that gets the personal pan pizza at the end of summer.
That is true.
Yep,
Correct.
he will.
That is true. Yeah.
Smokey, you're going to cheat and just scribble down titles real quick.
I will.
So wait, bears don't lie, but they cheat, Mark?
Well, bears don't lie, but they've been known to cheat.
Okay.
They also don't read.
Do they listen to music?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'll go playlist as well. Ryan, flip flops or bare feet?
Oh,
Mark.
oh.
There's only one for you, Jim.
There's
Are
only
you
one for
around?
you.
Sure.
Then I'm putting my feet in shoes because you ain't getting a peek. You got to pay for these bad boys.
Oh,
No, I
Only
I
smoke.com.
hate wearing flip flops. And I only ever wear sneakers and even to the beach I'll wear sneakers, and then I guess I will take my shoes and socks off to go on the beach.
So you don't do flippy
I'm not a
floppies
flip-flop
or
guy, ever? Have you ever seen me in flip flops? You know me almost my whole life.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have.
I don't know why that popped Mark so much.
I think it's the bare feet, and he's thinking about Smokey
With
The
bare
bear.
feet.
with bare feet.
I'll say it. You bare feet.
Okay.
The bare feet.
Matt.
Then think of smoking flip flops pop me too.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Didn't Yogi Bear wear flip flops?
Did
Oh,
he?
he probably
right?
did.
I don't know.
So did Boo Boo.
If anyone would know, it would be Mark.
I don't. Typically he did not wear any type of shoes,
Okay.
but he had the. Didn't he have the collar and the necktie?
He had the
He had the collar
necktie.
and tie. Yeah.
And then Boo Boo had the.
He had a
The
hat
bow
as
tie.
well.
Oh, and the cap. Yes, Yogi.
Yeah,
had
no,
a cap.
Yogi did not wear shoes. Yogi had bare feet.
He had bare feet, and he used to go around, and then he would with Ranger Smith
Yeah.
Sure.
with him.
Yeah, Boo Boo had the bow tie. Yogi had the hat, the necktie, and the collar.
Flip flops.
All right, thank you, Matt. Tim.
I even forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
Flip
Jim's
flops.
favorite body parts.
Flip flops or Jesus Christ,
Flip
Mark,
flaps?
bare feet. Yeah, flip flaps.
Those.
Okay, that's your. Never mind. Mark, flip flops or bare feet?
I don't do either. I last time I wore a pair of flip flops, I was taking swimming lessons at the YMCA.
If you say
Young
when-
man.
If you say when.
What about slides? Now, Tim, you're a slides guy, right?
I am
wear
a
slide.
slidesman.
Okay.
I guguess between the two, I'd take bare feet, but really, it's neither.
Yeah, I would go bare feet, like around the house, because it's too hot in the summer. I'm not going outside. Ryan. Well, this one's gonna be easy. Get up early or sleep in?
Sleep in.
Matt,
Get up early.
Tim,
Sleep in.
Mark.
I gotta get up early. Get to Roots Country Market.
That's the truth. Look, I'm married. I'm getting up early, whether I want to or not. I'll be honest about it. Next one, Ryan. Outdoor concert or drive-in movie?
Outdoor concert.
All right, Matt.
I'm going to go to the drive-in movie.
All right, Tim.
Drive-in movie.
All right, Mark.
Outdoor concert.
I like an outdoor concert, but it's been a long time since I've been to a drive-in movie, so I actually pick drive-in movie.
I don't think I've ever been to a drive-in movie.
Really?
I don't think I was
ever.
either.
Quite an
I don't remember.
experience, Ron.
They are fun.
Well, let me tell you.
Tell them about
The
it.
LVAC is doing another Real Rumble. It is only one night. They're doing Sunday, Real Rumble Sunday, and let me see what the movie is.
Can you tell me
But
the
you
date?
can catch wrestling at the drive-in, and then go from there.
It's probably gonna be some shit movie like Kiss Takes Manhattan.
Don't say that.
I don't think there was a movie Kiss Takes Manhattan.
Yeah,
There was Kiss
Manhattan
Meets
had
the
a choice.
Phantom of the Park, which was a shitty movie.
That's
Was
what I
Kiss
meant.
ever in Scooby Doo?
Yes,
I
I
were
believe.
they?
I'm pretty certain they were also on Family Guy. God damn it, I'm talking like Mark. Son of a bitch. Ryan, rain or sunshine?
Sunshine.
All right, Matt,
Sunshine.
Tim,
Sunshine.
Mark.
Big Jim, we need the rain, but I like the sunshine.
I do like the sunshine as well.
Hey guys, happiness or depression?
Depression, baby.
Yeah, give me the depression.
Man, this weather has sucked for the past few days, though.
Yeah,
It's
we've-
been
we've
summer
been-
for a couple of days now, and it's been
Cold
just
and rainy.
creeping into the 70s.
50,
Yeah,
50
Nippy
degrees in the
today.
evening. Ryan, apple pie or peach cobbler?
apple
Oh.
pie. Not a huge peach guy.
Ooh. Matt,
Now, can I put ice cream on either one? Or is it
absolutely.
just- okay, give me the peach cobbler then.
All right, Tim.
I don't like either. Give me apple pie.
All right, Mark.
Big
Now, you
Jim
can get a
here.
plain apple pie where it's just a pie crust.
No, that's not the same. Then it wouldn't be apple pie, you dunce.
Well, let's get to the core of the problem with apple pie, Big Tim. Smokey finds apple pie very appealing.
Oh God, make it stop.
Jim, I love sweet peaches. They are so
I
sweet.
forgot about this peach thing.
Yeah, this is my bad, guys. I forgot.
They are such sweet peaches. No, come on, Jim. Come on,
My God,
sweet peaches.
Mark, do you
No,
like?
come on, Jim.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
Oh,
You can do it, Jim. Come on, Jim. Sweet peaches.
When did this bit start? I didn't know he had a peaches bit.
It
Oh,
happened
I had
during
peaches.
the
I believe it's
batter
called
food thing.
fetish.
I have
He had
peach
peach
fetish.
milkshakes as one of his.
Is that what it was?
which is back now, by the way, at the Chick-fil-A.
I can't wait to go there and get one.
It is-
You know
it
what?
is.
Maybe tomorrow will be the day I'll get one up there at Hershey Park. While everybody else is foolish and lined up there at the gate to go run into that new Bobcat's Revenge, I'll be sucking down a peach milkshake.
Jesus
I hate
Christ.
this show so much.
It's so stupid.
Suckers.
So
Who's the real winner?
so peach cobbler, I think, is your answer.
That is correct. They're
Okay.
sweet peaches.
No,
Jim,
Mark.
they are such sweet.
Mark,
peaches.
okay, chill. Put it
I
away.
love the peach.
Are you a
Daddy
white?
show.
Are you a white peach guy or a yellow peach guy?
I like the yellow.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yellow.
That's all we need to know.
White peaches?
Yeah, they're
White-
fantastic.
That's racist.
No, that's
You can't call them redskin potatoes anymore either.
Jesus Christ. Well, hillbilly still does.
You bigot.
Hillbilly still. He'll
What
still.
do we call? Are they just called Commander Potatoes now? What are they?
They're
I think
Commander
so.
potato.
Yeah. Or their Washington potato team or something. I think is.
You're the Washington potato team.
Potatoes.
I like peach cobbler, man. They're
Now,
both good.
Did I tell you the story about sweet peaches and Rufus?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. You told it to us yesterday.
They're so sweet.
All right, Smokey, bonfire or barbecue?
If you're good, you can do both.
You could.
I enjoy a good bonfire.
All right, Matt,
It was bonfire, or what was the other option?
barbecue.
Bonfire, then.
All right, Tim,
Bonfire.
Mark.
I like bonfire, but only if I make s'mores without the marshmallows.
You know what? I'm actually changing my answer because bonfire to me is more of a fall
A
activity.
fall thing. I'm
give me
thinking that
Yeah, I like a summer barbecue. I like a fall.
Yeah.
Summer's almost too hot for a
You said
fire.
bonfire, and I was thinking hayride.
Which
Like
is
that
also more of
popped
a
in my
fall
head,
thing, isn't it?
Which is definitely a fall thing, and this is a summer game, so I also would like to change mine to barbecue.
You can do that.
Smokey's thinking of all the fall things. All the fall things.
My God. Ryan, iced coffee or cocktail?
Cocktail.
That should come as no surprise to anyone.
Matt.
Smokey likes a good cocktail. As a matter of fact, Smokey loves sucking on a stiff cocktail.
So offensive.
Smokey's like, suck on a stiff cocktail with me. Make him suck on a stiff cocktail with me. Oh, Jim, won't you come over and suck on a stiff cocktail with me? Won't you suck on a stiff cocktail with me? Big Jim wants to suck on a stiff cocktail with Smokey.
I'm just going to say iced coffee, even though that wouldn't be my choice, so we can end this.
I'm fucking crying. Oh, fucking hell, Tim.
Cocktail.
Oh, God. Mark.
Jim, I don't want to suck on a a stiff cocktail, but I would take an iced tea.
That wasn't the choice, Mark.
It was iced coffee or cocktail.
Oh.
Cocktail.
I made a mistake. I had cock on my mind.
Mark, you can sip on a Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'd suck on a stiff cocktail with you, Jim.
Iced coffee.
Jim, and while we're at it, you can do my ass. Trilogical chart.
Jesus.
Jim, won't you do my ass?
Good
Trilogical
God.
chart.
Yeah, Mark, you can miss every Thursday show if you're just going to be like this come Tuesday.
I'm sorry, Big Jim.
Ryan.
Promised the moon, but I preferred Uranus.
Fucking God damn it. Ryan, water balloon or slip and slide?
I have to think which one's the safe one to say here. A water balloon fight. If I go down a slip and slide, I ain't standing back up for a week.
that tracks, Matt.
I enjoy a nice water balloon fight.
Tim.
Cocktail. No. Water balloon, because I ain't falling down on purpose.
Mark. Mark's going to throw up.
Oh my God. Just the thought of Smokey going down a slip and slide and flip flops and pop me.
The flip flops fly off at the end. I mean,
I'd pay for the flip flops and the slip and slide if we can make it happen.
I have a picture I'll share with you guys of I'll find it. I'll just send it to you guys.
We'll do the slip and slide. And I'll go get Mama Smokey's dish soap so it's extra slippery. Don't use all my soap.
I'm going with water balloons because
Water balloons.
I don't want to die. Have you guys seen or tried those, like the reusable water balloons? They're like the half balls that like magnetize together.
No, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. You dunk them in water and then it closes and they snap together. When you throw, they break apart and they splash like a water balloon, but you can reuse them apparently.
Interesting.
Ryan, fireworks or parade?
Fireworks.
Matt.
Fire.
Yeah, fireworks.
All right. Tim.
Fireworks.
Mark.
Baby, I'm a firework.
Now, Indy would say parade.
Everybody likes a parade, especially Indy.
Indy does not like.
Yeah, the problem is you never know where the end of a parade is.
That's true. Indy does not like fireworks. But I would go fireworks.
She is not.
She is not.
Poor little Indy.
And last one, Ryan, baseball game or soccer match?
Ooh.
Baseball.
All right, Matt.
Baseball.
All right, Tim,
Baseball.
Mark.
I love a good baseball game. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see the Phillies play with a buddy of mine.
Huh.
He's got season tickets.
Are you serious?
No, I just made that up. But I'd still take baseball.
Now, Mark, be honest. If say Smokey and I were heading out to beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania, to the Barnstormers, and we texted you and said, "Mark, do you want to come to the game? You're invited to come." Would you show up to the baseball game?
Well, sure I would.
All
Jeepers, Jim.
So Ryan, no Barnstormers games this summer. I would go baseball game, although I do want to get down to a union match because those things look like a lot of fun, man. I think you've recently been to was that your first one?
That was my first one, yeah. MLS crowds are a lot of fun.
All right. I didn't know we were going to get Mark in song.
In the group chat, I just sent a picture of me going down a water slide.
Oh my god!
Oh, I thought you were going to say that in the group chat you were going to send us a picture of you with a cocktail.
No cocktails. I have an A&W root beer. But I lost my balance and I fell back. And my leg just went flailing up in the air.
and he's got half a feet loaf in the air too.
He does.
Oh,
Ryan, if you got your leg that high today, you would go to the hospital.
I lay back and the momentum swung me back. It might go up.
I think you would end up in the hospital.
Smoke would need surgery.
It's the last water slide I went down.
I believe that.
That was years ago too.
I believe that.
It hurt.
All right. Next one for this week. A while back, we did 8 wrestlers to get to know. Like you would pick 8 wrestlers to kind of, if you were introducing yourself to somebody. So we're going to continue this theme and do 8 TV shows to get to know me. Does anybody want to kick off with their list? Do we want to do them one at a time, or do we just want to knock out all 8?
How long do you want the segment to go, Jim?
I never know, Ryan. I never know.
Do one at a time because I didn't make my list.
All right.
Let's do 2 at a time to be different.
That's fine.
All right, 2 at a time. Ryan, you can start us off.
Take up the whole. Oh shit. Well, obviously Manifest.
Okay.
Stupid.
No. The absolute number one show I would introduce myself with is House.
Okay.
It is probably my all-time favorite show. I love the character House. I think it's great. I am born in the 80s, so the next show and the nostalgia piece of Stranger Things is something I would introduce myself with. So House and Stranger Things.
All right.
You know, the great 80s television show Stranger Things.
Huge 80s show.
Oh yeah, and we're doing like wrestling excluded. We'll keep this.
Should I continue? Should I just go? How do you want to do it? It really doesn't matter.
I mean,
that'll allow you, Matt and Tim, time to write their lists as they're frantically writing.
Yeah, Ryan, why don't you go ahead?
I can go 2 at a time, and then it loops around, and I have enough time.
All right,
to write 2.
All right, Tim, Tim, are you ready for your first 2?
Yeah. So if we're going with our favorite television show of all time first, then I am for sure taking Dexter.
Okay.
I've watched the show like 4 times, I'm sure. I'm due for another one. So, and then of course, for my nostalgia kick, I will be taking a late 80s, early 90s television classic, Family Matters.
Oh, such a good one. Such a good one. All right, Mark.
Now, Tim, do you watch all of Dexter and then just stop before the last episode, or do you suffer through it?
I suffer through it.
Tim's suffering.
All right,
I'm
Mark.
a real man. I suffer.
I in no particular order. So my first 2, this should come as no surprise, would be the 90 Day Fiance, and I'll lump any of the spinoff shows right in there, because I could do 75 TV shows with just the spinoffs. So the 90 Day Fiance, and then I also lump these 2 together: late night and or late show with David Letterman.
Oh, okay. Matt.
So number one show of all time, I would take or introduce as The Wire.
Okay.
And then for my nostalgia show, one that's I've stayed loyal to, even though the quality has suffered recent years, would be The Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Nice. All right. My first two. These aren't necessarily in any particular order, but like my favorite, like feel good, fallback show is Boy Meets World. It's like always been my number one. My number two, or two, as Mark would say, is the recent classic and probably would be near the top of my list is Ted Lasso. I fucking love that show from crest to tip. Ryan.
The next two, I go back and forth with which one I actually enjoyed the most. I've seen them both multiple times. So it will be The Office and Parks and Rec.
Nice.
I think they are terrific shows, and to this day, right now, I couldn't tell you which one I prefer the most.
Nice. Tim.
Is this draft style? Can we not take anything?
No. This is your personal list.
That's fine. I will be circling back around to a couple of these shows, but I'm going to get mine out of the way. I'm going with Big Brother, the television game show, and Rob and Big. 3 seasons on MTV, and God, so great.
And that now gave us the Ridiculousness channel.
Yes,
that's where Rob got his start, and that is basically the only thing that airs on MTV anymore is Ridiculousness.
Shoots about 177,000 hours of content a month.
Sure does. Mark.
Big Jim, once again, this is no particular order for the listeners, but I'd say Seinfeld would be in there, and then I'm going to go with the Match Game, the classic Match Game. Not any reproductions, but the 70s version.
So you don't like the Alec Baldwin remake?
No, I wouldn't watch that at gunpoint. Mark, you have to watch Alec Baldwin Match Game, or I'm going to shoot you. Go ahead and shoot me.
Matt.
So as a sports fan, Friday Night Lights was a show that always appealed to me, and I've loved every season of it. So that would be one. And similar to Ryan, just one of those feel-good shows. You can go back and watch any episode. It doesn't have to be in order, but Parks and Rec just really does it for me as well. I can just pick any random episode and it'll just make me laugh.
Man, I feel like I should probably give
except for anything from season 1.
Season one's
tough. It is.
I feel like I should give that show a try, but maybe it's too late.
No, it's never too late.
It's never too late, Jim.
Come on, Jim.
My next two, it originated in the real world, but it has settled into the MTV Challenge.
Challenge.
I love the MTV Challenge. And when
CT got grown manned.
When are you talking about when he used Johnny Bananas as a human backpack?
Yes, sir.
They're they're just both sitting on their ass, and CT
gets the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, they were strapped back to back, and CT stands up and carries a grown human man on his back like a backpack. It was one of the greatest moments in TV history.
CT just stomping.
Oh my, he's just. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. My next one then would be the Chicago Fire. I like all the Chicago shows, but Fire would be my my favorite of the bunch. Ryan, next.
If you really want to get to know me, you know that I probably have awful tastes in movies, and the movies that I enjoy and like don't make a ton of sense. I say that to put Cobra Kai on my list,
An 80s
but
show.
have never watched The Karate Kid.
Holy cats.
Are you serious?
I am serious. I do love the show, though. I don't think you have to have ever watched Karate Kid to understand and fully enjoy the Cobra Kais.
Alrighty.
And then I will throw a game that I used to love growing up watching. And the remakes are okay. Not Whammy. Whammy sucked. But Press Your Luck was always my favorite game show.
How did they even stumble upon Whammy? I guess they just tried to
so bad.
They just tried to 90 I guess it was 2000s.
Early 2000s probably.
Yeah.
They
oh
just
my god.
I fixed what wasn't broken.
Yeah, I love Press Your
Let it
Luck.
alone.
Press Your Luck, so good. All right, Tim, I believe you're next.
I got another game show on my list because I'm a big game show fan, and that's Wheel of Fortune. I would love to be on Wheel at some point in my life. And then next is The Big Bang Theory.
Nice.
I know a lot of people have it as it's very maligned, but I enjoy it. So nanny nanny, and also boo boo.
Now, Tim, with the recent,
You also skipped the last episode of that show.
I actually thought that the final episode of Big Bang Theory was actually really good.
I agreed.
It's better than a lot of other finales, like Dexter.
Like How I Met Your Mother.
No, anything can be. I've never seen How I Met Your Mother. It's one of those shows I'll probably never watch.
Tim, with the recent announcement of Pat Sajak retiring after next season of Wheel of Fortune, is there anybody that you would like to see take over hosting duties of Wheel of Fortune?
So you'd have to pick a guy who's got experience hosting, a person who has a passion for the game, a person who has a pretty open schedule. I would like to be the host of Wheel of Fortune.
Okay. I like that.
I can be that man. And I can also dedicate 40 years of my life to that show.
Well, especially because they filmed the entire season in about 2.5 weeks.
And I don't even have to quit my job.
Yeah, dude.
Do they really? I had no clue.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a 2 or 3 week film. They knock them all out in a run.
Who do you think replaces him?
His daughter.
Yeah, she's already been on the show.
Yeah, she's guest hosted a few times.
You maybe move Vanna. Vanna moves to her spot, and then Pat's daughter goes to the board.
See, I think Pat's daughter will just take the host role, and then whenever Vanna White retires, you will replace Vanna maybe with a hunky guy.
Yeah, they'll probably put a guy there.
Just flip the script.
Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez.
Oh, there it is. Mark, your next 2 shows.
Well, Big Jim, I would put down, and there's really isn't any spinoffs, but their shows similar. I'd put down Finding Bigfoot.
All right.
They haven't yet, but the show is no longer in production.
I'm telling you, he was at Legacy Wrestling all those years ago. We found him.
Out there. He's out there, believe me. And then,
ladies and gentlemen, we found him.
I have, and there's many. Oh, look at this Indies coming by. Let's say hello.
There's a dog running.
And there's lots of variations of this show or spinoffs, but I'm going to say Ghost Hunters.
Ooh, I can't watch those shows. I get scared. I get scared.
Man, that's so good. Ghost Hunters is the original, and then all the spinoffs came from them.
All right.
Well, not all of them, but a lot did.
All right, Matt.
So I'm not a huge game show or reality TV show, but there's 2 that do kind of speak to me. One of them would be Jeopardy, just from always watching it with my grandma growing up, and I still tune in on occasion. Not as much since we lost Trebek, but here and there. And then the other one, in terms of reality, I do for some reason get really into cooking shows and always enjoyed Chopped. So that would be another one.
Chopped is good. Chopped. My next 2, and man, I am just a sucker for this show, and I look forward to it in the springtime when it returns every year, and it is The Deadliest Catch. I
crabs.
I fucking love it. Like, just going out there catching the king crabs and the opies, and I fucking love it, man. Which you couldn't get my ass anywhere near a goddamn boat, but I'm gonna sit there and watch that show every fucking week. And then my next one is Letterkenny. It's there in
Kenny Letter.
In season
Letterkenny
9 or 10, I think. Now
9
and fantastic. All right, Ryan, what are your last two?
I spent a ton of time unapologetically watching Viva La Bam while I was in college, and the whole Jackass, Viva La Bam. It's hard for me to pick. I really enjoyed Viva La Bam on like that weekly. Viva La Bam has to be. Yeah, so I'll go Viva La Bam over Jackass.
Wild Boys.
Never got into Wild Boys. It was
Really?
what I didn't get into.
Bam Margera, what will he do next? Whatever the fuck I want. Boy,
He's still saying that shit today.
I'll say he took that to an uncomfortable level. Sure
He sure did.
Now, Ryan, did you watch Bam's Unholy Union when he was?
I did not.
When he was marrying the Missy that he is no longer married to.
I did not watch that. I've caught the specials like Where the Fuck is Santa, things of that nature.
Watch it every December.
Do you really?
To this day, we watch it
With
every December.
With
the Dudesons
Dushan Mandick.
Dushan Mandick was one of the funniest things of the entire series of Viva La Bam.
I always enjoyed Viva La Bam. And then the last one is probably my second favorite show of all time. I have watched the seasons, I believe, 3 times over.
The Big Show.
I couldn't get through once. That was tough. Close. It is Sons of Anarchy. I don't know why the motorcycle gang. That was such a good show.
Did you watch the spinoffs of that?
Mayans? Nah, I didn't. No, nah. It was really the whole Teller family, and that dynamic was just so good. Yeah. I tried with the Mayans, Kurt Sutter.
Couldn't get into it.
Couldn't get into it though. No. I really thought I'd like. I really thought whatever Kurt Sutter will do, I will like. But Mayans, I just couldn't sink my teeth into it.
All right, Tim.
So my last two are Aaron Sorkin vehicles.
Okay.
But neither of them are his magnum opus. While I would leave The West Wing open, I really enjoyed both The Newsroom and Sports Night. Both of them are very short-run television series, and both are absolutely phenomenal television programs. The only thing that sucks about them is the fact that they are so short.
Yeah. Newsroom needed more.
Yeah, oh my God.
A lot more.
And I don't even know why it ended.
Money. I think it was just too expensive.
The money, Jim.
Because that cast was starting to really take off in other stuff. So
yeah, because that was like Olivia Munn before she got like super huge.
Mm-hmm.
And man, just so fucking good.
All right.
You guys have all seen The Newsroom without probably knowing you saw The Newsroom. It is the show where the very
I don't believe
viral, the viral part of you've seen clips of Why is America the Greatest Country in the World with Jeff Daniels on stage.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
college age girl.
I've seen that Jeff Daniels monologue.
That is how the series starts.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Talk about a real ball grabber. That's it, buddy.
Yeah. Mark, what are your final two?
Grabs her by the doodads. I'd take, and once again, Jim, this is no particular order, so don't anybody be upset. But I have Destination Truth, or any variation of that show with Josh Gades, because there's at least 2 or 3 of them now. Destination Truth, and The Brady Bunch.
I 100% believe that.
The Brady Bunch makes sense.
The Brady Bunch. Oh, man. I can sit and watch it even though I know exactly what's going to happen. That was Peter looking for Bobby.
We know. Matt, what are your final two?
So the one for me is going back to my college years, and my roommates and I always watched Entourage. That was the one show that we kind of sat together to enjoy. And then childhood, growing up, still watch it to this day since it's on HBO Max, is Batman, the animated series.
Oh, so good. So good.
Batman.
No. Batman.
Batman, what are you? I'm Batman.
My final two. This one was kind of a toss-up between Big Bang Theory and another show. I'll let Tim have the Big Bang Theory, and I will take the How I Met Your Mother. And my last one, I know it's near and dear to Matt's heart, Manifest. No, I'm just kidding. I did love Manifest, though, honestly. I love the way it ended. But The League. The League is
The League was so good.
It's actually soon timed for the rewatch. I pretty much rewatch it every summer leading up towards fantasy football draft time. I will usually, because it's short seasons, short episodes. It's a very quick and easy rewatch, and I usually will do that about this time of year. Absolutely,
rocks.
Loved The League.
I think we should all, at the count of three, say one show that we would never watch that describes us. 1, 2, 3, Sha Na Na.
Shoot, one show that we'd never watch.
I just wanted to dig at Mark. That's all.
Oh,
okay.
Grey's Anatomy. I've been on. My roommate and I in college, because everybody would leave their AIM away message as Grey's. I believe it was Wednesday nights. And he and I would say, not Grays, because we were rebels like that with our AIM away messages.
That's right.
All right.
You're always more of an ER guy, huh, Jim?
I loved ER. Absolutely loved ER. And I love the Chicago Meds, which is on now. Last thing for the week, I heard about it on Preston and Steve, but it's actually from XXL Magazine, which I haven't fit into in about 10 years. But it is like a concert questionnaire. So there are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different categories. It is first concert, last concert, best concert, worst concert, loudest concert. Who have you seen the most? Who is the most surprising? Your next concert, and the concert you wish you could have seen. So we'll run these. We'll run these one at a time. Same order as we did the this or that's. So Ryan, who was your first concert?
My first concert was at the York Fairgrounds. My family and I went to see Brooks and Dunn with Martina McBride.
Very nice.
York Fair.
Very nice. Matt.
First one overall for me was, I believe, The Who at Hershey Stadium.
Ooh. Nice.
Who?
Tim.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Shut up. That was your first. Dang.
The Running with Scissors tour.
Nice. I've actually still never seen him like in full Weird Al mode. I saw like the
live,
the stripped down, like kind of like where he did all the originals the other year. That was really cool, but I still need to see Weird Al as full.
There's no comparison between the two. They're completely different.
Oh, I'm sure.
You got to see them.
Mark, what was your first concert?
My first concert, I saw
two cavemen banging rocks together.
Bonk.
It was the Greyhounds. They're still on tour right now because I see their bus all over the city.
Thank you.
The Greyhounds.
You went to just watch buses honk their horns?
Mark, that was literally just the train station. I don't know if your parents told you it was a concert. That was literally just the train station.
You mean the guy playing the 5-gallon bucket upside down was not?
No, that was not a drum set either.
All right, so it was
on a trash can.
It was Jackal, who I'm still a big fan of. Jackal.
Oh my god!
I just saw them last year. Jackal, and those damn Yankees.
Oh my god! With the Nuge.
And the Nuge, Tommy Shaw. I forget how it was.
So when you saw damn Yankees, they got up, they played high enough, and then they left the stage, right?
They played high enough. Ted Nugent played for an encore. He played Cat Scratch Fever after he shot a deer on stage with a bow and arrow.
That sounds about right. That sounds about
true.
right. So that was,
it was a target practice.
All right, my first, similar to Old Smokes, was I believe this one was at the Allentown Fair. Is that where you said you saw your first?
The York.
Yours
Fair.
was York. I think mine was the Great Allentown Fair.
York.
And it was Mark Chestnut with Faith Hill opening. This is when Faith Hill. No, this was before like Breathe and all that. So she was still pretty okay.
I can hear you breathe.
All right, next one, Ryan. What was your last concert?
I guess my last concert would have been the WIOV Fall Fest last year up in Maple Grove. We saw, it was like 4 or 5 country acts. Jimmy Allen. And
you haven't gone to a
Maddie
concert
McKay.
this season yet?
I don't think I've gone to one this year yet. No, it's all July and August for me. It's all like summer concerts. And there's like a bunch of other people. Michael Ray. A guy named Jackson Dean. None of these names probably didn't get anybody. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
All right.
Michael
It's
Ray.
always a cool show, though. They're
Matt.
bringing Fall Fest back to Lancaster now, back to Overlook this year.
Are you serious?
that'll be
Nice.
Matt, who was your last concert?
I don't go to a ton anymore. I want to say, honestly, the last one I was at was the Guns N' Roses show we went to.
All right. Tim.
That is also mine. Guns N' Roses.
I'll be darned.
I'll be darned. Intern Mark.
My last concert was I saw the Uptown Band a few weeks ago, but they're more local. But the national would be Young Gravy.
Gravy.
He's off probation. And now it's with some Asians. You can't say that.
Oh boy. My last was just a couple weeks ago. Me and Mrs. Big Jim saw Blink 182.
Did you?
At the Hershey Park Stadium.
Today?
Well, no, not today.
Oh.
But a couple weeks ago. Ryan, what was your best concert? What was the best concert?
This concert lived up to every expectation that I had for it. And it is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It is
holy cow.
Sounds great, visually stunning, and absolutely a blast to go to. So, TSO.
Very good, Matt.
I'll exclude like any festivals that I went to back in the day. I think the best one that I went to overall was the Eagles because they played 3.5 hours, no openers. They just did all their group stuff. They did all their solo stuff. There was James Gang. It was just a fun 3.5 hours of just them. And they didn't have like a new album to promote at that point, so it was just all the hits.
Nice. Tim.
You said best concert?
This would be the best concerts.
Metallica.
Okay. What year
It was the Madly in Anger with the World tour.
Okay.
So this would have been 2004. It was the first tour with Rob.
Okay.
The opener was Godsmack.
Okay.
But I remember the concert, their stage was like on a Lazy Susan. and it rotated around like a clock. So everyone was center stage
at some point,
at least once. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, intern Mark, what was the best concert you've attended?
The best concert I think was the Queen Bee, Beyonce.
Bay once.
She it was Bay once. She tore the house down, Big Jim. Man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a couple things now. You understand, Big Jim? When she sang "Single Ladies" and she told them all to put their hands up, it was better than Tinder. I'm telling you that right now, Big Jim. And then she sang "Drunken Love," and then for the encore, it was "Halo," and then she had fireworks because it was in like July. It was just wonderful.
All righty. My best was Paul McCartney. I mean, he played solo stuff. He played Wings stuff. He played Beatles stuff. Almost 2.5 hours nonstop. Absolutely fantastic. And
that was damn good too. I was there with you.
To see a Beatle, man, that was really, really cool. All right, Smokey, what was your worst concert?
Well, I went with a Christmassy type theme, the last one, and I will go with a Christmassy type theme this for the worst. It has to be my my cousin Derek's third grade Christmas concert. Those fucking kids couldn't sing for shit.
I believe that.
Just the worst.
All right, Matt.
No, for real. It's Stained. That motherfucker just stood there and held the microphone stand up.
I believe that, man.
And Seether and Papa Roach absolutely stole the show. It was a shame that Stained closed that show because they closed on a fucking dud.
Woof. All right, Matt. What was yours?
That would have been mine as well, but since Ryan already took it off the board, there was one time I was walking through.
Oh no, we can pile on for Stained.
Yeah,
That's
please do.
I was walking through Hershey Park one time, and I overheard Bowser and Shauna playing.
What an awful concert!
Wow, what a horrible.
That's so hurtful.
Now, does Hershey refund your tickets if you accidentally heard them?
I asked, they would not. It was disappointing overall.
Shocking. Hershey usually gives in to Bowser.
Sounds like it made it even worse.
I'd pay extra to see Bowser. I still owe him $5 for an autograph. He didn't have change for a 20.
Why would he? No one else was buying them.
That's true. I was the last one in line too.
And the first.
How much was a Bowser autograph?
$5. I said, "You have change for a 20?" He said, "I don't." He said, "You know what? Just take it." I said, "I'll get you in September." Well, September came and went. I never gave him the $5.
Yep, and now he's where?
Dead.
Living out of a box.
Hell.
No, he's still kicking.
Tim, what is your worst?
I used to work at the radio station, so I saw a lot of shitty concerts. And the worst ones are usually the free concerts. I had to sit through a Spin Doctors concert, and that was not very fun.
You'd think they would just play Little Miss Can't Be Wrong and be done.
Nope, they went an hour and a half,
just
brother.
Two Princes instead.
Wow.
Hour and a half, brother.
I forgot about Two Princes.
Mine, and it wasn't because of I'm sure it's not because of how they sounded in general, but it's how they sounded to me and where I was in the stadium. And it was it was very disappointing, and it was Metallica. We were in this kind of weird corner of Lincoln Financial Field. We were right in front of a bass substack, and all we could hear was fucking bass. We couldn't hear guitars. We couldn't hear vocals. It was fucking awful. We actually left about halfway through the show because there was no point in us being there, and it was really disappointing. Oh wait, I didn't get the Mark, so I skipped right over Mark. Mark, I'm sorry about that. What was your worst?
Big Jim, I thought you were all about that bass.
No treble.
No treble.
Well, I'm shocked because I thought nobody would have this particular group as their worst concert, but Tim, you did. It was the Spin Doctors for me too.
Wow.
Confirmed, the Spin Doctors are the worst band in the world. If
this
two
was
people,
this was like at the height of their popularity too.
No,
Well,
mine was in like 2006.
and mine was like 94, 93. Actually, I think it was 93. And so the Spin Doctors were headlining. This was in the Hershey Park Stadium. That stadium, they could have held that in the Music Box Theater and filled it up.
Was it even a 10 full?
It was so sad. So they were headlining, and then it was Cracker opened. And Cracker actually was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And the Gin Blossoms were in between.
Their song Low, Cracker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they sang Low. And the Gin Blossoms were fantastic. And after the Gin Blossoms got done, the little crowd that was there, probably half of them left. And I felt so bad for the Spin Doctors, but they were not very good.
You should
so
not.
Was the entire show held at the stadium? Was that before the Star Pavilion?
No, they had the Star Pavilion there, and they probably couldn't have sold out the Star Pavilion, but for some reason they had it in the stadium. I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't have it in the Star Pavilion.
My brother saw Alan Jackson up there, and the tickets didn't sell well, so they actually switched it to the Star Pavilion.
Wow. That's got to make you feel like a shithead. Like, just...
It was bad.
Well, that was before his 9/11 song, so nobody really gave a shit.
He was just up there doing Chattahoochee all night.
Right, that was all it was.
All right, next one, Ryan. What was the loudest concert you've ever attended?
My ears rang for fucking 4 nights after Andrew WK and Il Nino at Crocodile Rock in Allentown.
That's when we were in college, right?
Oh my God. That's probably where I damaged my hearing the most. That was so fucking loud.
Huh?
Wow.
Huh. All right, Matt, what was your loudest concert?
Yeah, I think it would have just been because of the venue when I saw Breaking Benjamin at the Chameleon. It was so close to the stage and like the sound equipment that it was just deafening.
All right. Tim.
The loudest concert for me, Guns N' Roses was pretty effing loud.
Okay.
For being an outdoor venue for me, it might be because of our proximity to the stage, but that was pretty loud. And I honestly just can't remember anything else being louder.
All right, Mark.
The loudest.
Cats hissing at the Bowser concert.
Man, yeah, it was the old women screaming at the Bowser concert. Those old ladies love them some Bowser.
Sure they do. Sure they do.
The loudest one, without question, hands down, was in the old Hershey Park Arena. And it was standing room only because it was sold out, so we stood the whole show. It was George Thorogood and the Destroyers and ZZ Top. And my ears rang for 3 days after.
What?
Who said that?
The loudest is also my worst. It was Metallica. And again, I don't know if it was just because of our proximity to the goddamn Substack or what, but it was, it was uncomfortable.
That's awful. That sucks.
Yeah, it's a bummer. So I still need to hopefully see them again someday. Ryan, who have you seen the most?
I have seen CKY, I believe, 8 times.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. Matt?
I've seen Incubus 6 times.
All right. Tim?
I have seen Toby Keith twice.
Were you still questioning if you should have been a cowboy?
I went because I had a girlfriend who was obsessed with Toby Keith, and that's why I now have a fiance who is different.
Oh my!
Who hates Toby Keith?
Oh,
so I'm glad you mentioned it, Jim. If I don't have very many pet peeves, but my current soon to be is not a music person
at all. Like at all,
it kind of bothers me. Like very, very slightly, but like trying to have like musical conversations with her and just done. Nope.
Man, I don't even.
She likes music, but not popular music.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Beethoven and stuff like that.
Well, no, she likes like soundtrack stuff.
Huh.
Like TV soundtracks, movie soundtracks, stuff like that.
That's different. That would be hard for me. That'd be tough for me.
She also doesn't like Mexican food.
Oh.
And yet I have asked her to spend my life with me.
Now, Tim, have you gone to the Border Cafe? Because I know you commented that is.
Oh, I love Eat.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll meet up there. That place is so good. Christiana, Delaware. If you're there's a big restaurant with the Eat sign in front of it. This is a free endorsement for them.
It's just called Eat.
Oh my God, it's so goddamn good.
It's so delicious.
Mark, who have you seen the most?
It would be Kix. Kix. Kix.
That absolutely sounds correct.
Yeah, it's probably been north of 10 or 12 times. I think the first time I saw him was in 93. And they tour constantly. Well, this is their last tour now, they said, allegedly.
This is it, huh?
Good old Kix.
Wow.
They're still just as good.
Finally run out of gas.
They finally, I guess, paid off the restitution and whatever else they
finally stopped kicking it.
Speaking of finally done, the band I have seen the most, and I believe I have seen them 10 times, is Kiss. That is KISS, not Kicks with an X.
Knights in Satan's Service, baby.
The old Knights in Satan's Service.
Did you see all 10 of them on their farewell tour, Jim?
Wow, Mark, that's fucking rude. I didn't dare make fun of Kicks and their fucking terrible music. Ryan, what was the most surprising concert you've ever seen? And I guess that could be good or bad, but I personally will take it as good. But most surprising.
I don't know how to really define it. I don't know. I find it surprising that I have seen Taylor Swift 3 times.
Huh.
However, the most surprising concert was my buddy scored some free tickets to go see Live and Collective Soul and the Blues Traveler in Hershey in the Giant Center. We were like, okay, it's probably whatever. We'll get a decent seat. We were like 4 rows center stage on the floor. They were great seats. So I was very surprised at the Live show.
All right.
And Live was fantastic. That's before everybody got shitty with each other and like stopped playing together.
Very good. Matt.
I think for me the most surprising was just due to the crowd. I went and saw ZZ Top, Ted Nugent, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and it was pouring rain, and it was just all drunk hillbillies moshing and fist fighting in the yard.
Oof,
fantastic.
That sounds terrible. Tim.
I want to change one of my answers for worst concert because I forgot that I went and actually saw Fozzy in concert. And that was not very fun at all.
Really?
Yeah, I won free tickets to Fozzy at the Chameleon Club. They did like a Twitter giveaway where it's like, hey, tweet at us and we'll give you tickets.
Shut your ass.
I tweeted
They were
them
that
and
desperate to fill the Chameleon Club?
Dog, there was like 50 people.
Bro.
Wow.
You just made the list.
McQueen Fozzy?
And this was Chris Jericho Fozzy.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
This is pre-AEW Fozzy.
Okay.
But as far as
in one of Jericho's documentaries from released on the WWE on like one of their DVDs, he is coming to or going from a Fozzy show in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I half wonder if that was the same show that you saw.
Probably was, I would bet.
No, because I didn't move to Lancaster until 2014. So I don't think that's the window. But as far as most surprising, I knew they were a decent band, but I didn't know how they were going to be live. Maroon 5.
Huh.
That's a band.
Okay.
Darn good band.
Like Adam Levine covered Prince. And it was fantastic.
He played Let's Go Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that in Baltimore.
He's taking up fling golf now.
Really? That's crazy.
Mark, what was your most surprising concert?
Most surprising would probably be the first time I saw Macklemore. He was it was Kesha and Macklemore, and I was going for Kesha, and I left a huge Macklemore fan.
No kidding.
He was phenomenal, so engaging and entertaining, and it was so much fun.
Key $sign ha.
My most surprising is Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox. I've seen them now 3 times. No, twice. I think I'm going to go see them again this December. But they I've always enjoyed their YouTube videos, but to see them live and like the level of musicianship and like it's amazing to see live. Ryan, your next concert.
Yeah, we're picking it up here in July and August. We've got a bunch coming up. I am actually seeing country music singer Lainey Wilson first while on vacation.
I know her. She's the lady with the big behind.
She has a bit of a donk. She is she's on the show Yellowstone.
Stick my tongue in there. Oh my god, it's so good.
Jim, that was wildly inappropriate.
What happened?
True, but wildly inappropriate.
If you're not
It's okay,
spreading
it's
your butt
Tuesday.
cheeks, I don't want to look.
I like her very much.
Yeah.
What is it about her that
I think it's the pants.
She has this whole bell bottom sort of this vibe about her. I don't know. She looks like a broad you'd want to go drink a beer with.
Yeah.
that's the ticket abroad, you say?
Abroad.
Goodness sakes, Ryan.
I mean, in any country, I would like to have a drink with her. What do you think? What do you guys think I meant?
You get a rib
You thought
job,
I
too.
said abroad?
Oh,
Abe.
he meant overseas.
You guys are unreal.
Ah,
Smokey
got
wants to
it.
go overseas with
Got it.
Smokey wants
No, I use the back door.
Goddamn sound effects you're gonna play in this
I mean,
one
Smokey
answer,
used
Matt.
the back
Anytime,
door.
just chirping.
It's thick enough that you can fork it in.
No, I'll let
Did
it go.
I say fork it in?
yeah.
It's thick enough that you can fork it in.
The hell was
What-
that ever? Am
I
I
think
talking
it
about
was
pancake?
about. I think. No, don't talk about Mark's boo like that.
Is it a cinnamon roll?
No, I think it was. I think you were talking about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese.
What about the olives? What's he do with olives?
Oh, you can.
And you suck the little thing out.
All right, Matt. What is your next concert? I'll save Smokey.
That's going to be the Pantera show that we are going to.
Very good, Tim. How about you?
I don't know.
That's right. You're not much of a concert dude anymore.
Surely not. No.
Man, you should have
Oh.
came to Willie with us. That would have been a hoot.
That would have been
I
a
would've
blast.
went- to
Ryan,
go
he's
see Willie.
performing.
Free Willy.
That's your next. Sorry, Mark. What's your next concert?
Well, I'm going to see a
Fucking
show
hate every single one of
Sunday.
you.
What?
Sunday's my next concert.
Who you seeing Sunday?
Sunday, I'm going to see.
The
I'm really going to
Zimmerman
see.
Band.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
Actually, I think she's.
yeah,
I
she's
might
got to
go
work
see
at
her.
Turkey Hill that night. She's not performing anywhere. And
I might go see her Friday. Now that you
Go
mentioned
see
it.
her Friday.
Friday.
So who's on
Gotta get
Sunday,
down
Mark?
on Friday.
Focus.
Sunday is. I'm going to see. I'm really
Come
going to
Sunday.
see Jax.
Damn it, Tim. Who was it, Mark?
Jax JAX, and then opening looks like it's going to be Max. That's MAX.
Oh Christ!
And then the headliner, who I'm not really interested in at all, is Big Time Rush. But I'll be there.
Good Lord!
I'll be there for Jax.
The whole thing sucks.
All right, my next concert is up at the Hollywood Casino in Grantville, PA. It is the Volbeat with Hailstorm. Volbeat with Hailstorm.
Ooh, Hailstorm.
And Ryan, what is a concert you wish you could have seen?
I wish, and I thought long and hard over this because there's a few answers here that I would put. But Elvis Presley would be the concert that I wish I could go and see. Always have been an Elvis fan. I think he would put on just a stellar show. Elvis Presley.
All right, Matt.
I'd even take Fat Elvis.
I'd love to see Elvis.
Matt.
I would have loved to see Prince perform.
Good answer, Tim.
That was my answer, Prince.
All right,
Man,
Mark.
that was my answer too, for real.
Wow.
I remember.
Well, Mark, he's off the board twice. You can't say it 3 times.
He's off 3 times now. It was either 2001 or 2002. Prince was playing Philly with the Time, and I also really liked the Time. Morris Day in the Time, and I did not go, and now I regret it.
Now you don't even wear your raspberry beret in honor of him anymore.
I don't even do the bird anymore because of the Time.
My answer usually to this is seeing Queen with Freddie Mercury, but like he died when I was 6. So like I probably didn't even know who Queen was at that point. So my answer is Elton John because he is now done touring, and I never saw Elton John.
Chance. He played in Hershey.
I know.
Mr. Window.
I probably and the sad thing is, man, in my previous employment, I probably had the opportunity to see him multiple times, and and I never went, and I do regret that.
Yeah, man, resale tickets those were $300-$400.
Insane. And I was also going to see
I was
going to see Tom Petty again on what turned out to be his last tour, and it was like on like a Tuesday night in Philly, and I was like, ugh. It's like, I'll see him next time he comes around, and then he passed away after the tour. So that's why, like, when McCartney went out and like when Blink-182 got back together, it's like we've kind of just decided if there's a show we want to see, we're not gonna pass it up.
Pussyfoot around.
That's right. That is right. All right.
I'd have to put Michael Jackson on that list too. I think.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's definitely on the list.
For sure.
That'd be insane.
It'd be insane.
All right, boys. I think that is gonna wrap it up for this week. I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening with us. We'll be back live this Thursday. I think no Matt and no Mark with us this Thursday, so it'll be the big boys. It'll be the big boys this Thursday night.
You a big motherfucker.
When we go live, and we will be looking ahead to WWE Money in the Bank. We'll do our Wrestlers of the Week and much more. So head over to 3countthursday.com. Get our merchandise over at TeePublic. Subscribe on all podcast platforms. YouTube as well. Follow us on social media at 3Count Thursday. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.